start by quoting a true story about a man named Richard O'Barry and his dolphin Captivity to be trained for the hit television series Flipper. The thing that turned me around was the death of Flipper, of Kathy. She was really depressed. I could feel it. I could see it. And she committed suicide in my arms. That's a very strong word, suicide. You have to understand that dolphins and other whales are not automatic air breathers like we are. Every breath they take is a conscious effort, and so they can end their life whenever life becomes too unbearable, by not taking the next breath. And it's in that context I use the word suicide. She did that. She swam into my arms, looked me in the eye, took a breath, and didn't take another one. I just let her go, and she sank straight down on her belly to the bottom of the tank. The next day, I was in Bikini jail for trying to save a dolphin at the Lerner Marine Laboratory. That's why I reacted to it. I was going to free every captive dolphin I could. I spent 10 years building that industry up, and I spent the last 35 years trying to tear it down. I went from a guy who was probably the highest paid dolphin trainer in the world, buying a new Porsche every year, to a guy who rides a bicycle, but I have no regrets. Today, I'm going to inform you about how detrimental captivity is to dolphins and the inhumane slaughters of thousands of dolphins in Japan. Studies show that dolphins have one of the hardest times over all of our animals adjusting to a new environment. The majority of captive dolphins are Atlantic bottlenose dolphins. U.S. government researchers have found that the mortality rates in bottlenose dolphins rises immediately after capture. Of dolphins who survive violent capture, 53% will die within the first 90 days. Of the other 47%, half will die within the first 2 years of captivity. The survivors last only an average of 5 years, whereas bottlenose dolphins live up to 45 years in the wild. Continuous movement is crucial for their survival, and dolphins in captivity are deprived of the coastlines in which they use as their playground. Captive dolphins have access to less than 1/10,000th of 1% available to them in their natural environment. Wild dolphins swim between 40 to 50 miles a day and dive hundreds of feet. They spend about 80% of their time under the surface, compared to captive dolphins who only spend about 20% of their time under the surface. Dolphins are free-ranging, intelligent, and highly complex marine mammals. They belong in the oceans, not playing with the clown in our twins' fleece, says Richard O'Barry. Marine parks do not treat their dolphins with proper care. Dolphins do not do tricks because they want to. These are unnatural movements. They perform because they are starving. Marine parks will subject their dolphins to hunger so they will perform for food. Marine parks also have dolphins do an activity called beaching, which requires the dolphin to rest on its stomach over a hard surface. Scientists believe that beaching will over time damage a dolphin's internal organs. The water in the tank is filled with chemicals and bacteria, which causes the dolphin to lose some of his vision and inevitably can cause complete blindness. The stress of confinement often results in behavioral abnormalities, illness, lower disease resistance, and premature death. Sonar is one of the dolphin's strong points, and this strong point turns into a downfall of captive dolphins. Because they are so sensitive to noise, their communication with each other will bounce off the walls and right back to them, putting them in great distress. In situations of great distress, captive dolphins have been known to commit suicide by battering against walls, starvation, and drowning. Therefore, one should not go to these loud dolphin shows because you'd just be driving a dolphin more towards suicide. The dolphin industry is a billion-dollar industry because these dolphin shows are exciting. The audience is always laughing and applauding in awe at these amazing creatures. And as long as people are willing to buy tickets to dolphin shows, swim with dolphins, and do other dolphin activities, they will continue to be captured. If people knew the truth about how detrimental captivity is to dolphins, maybe this worldwide industry could be taken down. However, a big misconception is the natural look of a dolphin, which is their smile. It is misleading because it gives the impression that dolphins are happy all the time. But don't let the smile fool you. Dolphins are not meant to be kept in captivity. The dolphin business is all about money. Just between pictures taken with money, an industry can make almost $2,000 a day. Doing the math, we have dolphins servicing 6 people every 15 minutes. That's 24 people an hour. SeaWorld alone made $1.4 billion in profit last year. Now maybe you're thinking that these shows help out with the economy too much to have them taken down. However, these shows become much less enjoyable to watch when you know the dolphin is suffering. People go to these shows for entertainment, and when these facts are in the back of your mind, the show is no longer fun. Now that I've told you about how badly captive dolphins suffer, I'm I'm going to talk about the dolphins in Japan. Tahi is a small town in Japan where Richard O'Barry has been going since 1976. This town has been doing a mass dolphin hunt since 1933, which runs from September to January. Boats go out and lure dolphins in by banging in on huge poles under the water. About 23,000 dolphins are slaughtered each year. I will now show you the trailer, The Cove, which is a documentary made by Richard O'Barry and his high-tech team that went into Tahi to expose their inhumane secret.
I do want to say that we try to do the story legally.
There it is. A little town with a really big secret.
It's so bizarre. What's going on over here?
When we first got in the country, we had no idea who was following us.
You think they know we're here?
We didn't know if it was the whalers, the Japanese mafia.
Somebody's behind me. I don't know who that is.
They don't like me. They don't like my message.
Rick is world famous for his work with dolphins.
I feel somewhat responsible because it was the Flipper TV series that created this multi-billion-dollar industry.
The dolphin smile is nature's greatest deception. It creates the illusion they're always happy. You realize after a while they don't really belong in captivity.
I'd never seen so many dolphins before.
The Japanese people don't even know about it.
They take the boats around to the secret cove that nobody could see.
They're afraid of cameras. They said if the world finds out what goes on here, we'll be shut down.
They were hiding something.
We need to get in there and film exactly what happens. We need to know the truth.
We needed people with a special set of skills to implement this mission.
Let's go. Good luck. Underwater camera is set.
They're not being told that the free lunch meat that their children are eating are contaminated.
Let it not be said that you didn't know about it. You know about it.
If we can't fix that, there's no hope.
Yeah, there's a flashlight. The guards are moving. Get out of there. Get out of there now.
The Japanese control the world marketplace in fish. They have buyers in every major part in the world. We're pulling fish out of the ocean at such a rate, we're diminishing our marine ecosystem so bad that the whole thing could collapse. 70% of humans rely on seafood as their principal protein. If we lose access to fish in the sea, we'll be causing the biggest public health problem humans have ever faced. Richard O'Barry believes that they have a real fear that we will run out of food. Therefore, they catch dolphins and other whales to replace smaller fish. However, they are labeling the dolphin meat as other types of meat on the market. People of Japan don't even know that they are eating dolphin, which is extremely poisonous. Regular fish contains about 0.04 parts per million of mercury, which is the limited amount a person should have. Dolphin contains about 2,000 parts per million of mercury. It is useless in all aspects: human consumption, pet food, and fertilizer. Therefore, 23,000 dolphins are being slaughtered each year for no reason. Richard O'Barry and his team have done a great job in exposing what goes on in Thailand, Japan. The documentary has informed people all over the world and has been a major factor in getting people to help this cause. The slaughter that has been going on since 1933 is becoming closer and closer to being stopped. And not only is the slaughtering on its way to being completely stopped, but more and more people are becoming informed about how detrimental captivity is to dolphins. 11 facilities were never open, and 44 parks have been shut down. There have been over 2 million signatures from over 151 different countries who signed a petition to end abuse to dolphins. With your help, we can become closer to our goal of stopping the slaughters in Japan and closing down more parks. On this front table, there's a petition to end the slaughters in Japan, and hope that you will all sign it. It will be sent to Washington, D.C., because the mortality rate of dolphins is 100%. None of them will get out alive.